Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. And most importantly, happy tax day. Hope y'all got your stimulus check so you can use it to pay your taxes. It's kind of weird how it worked out. They're sending them out this week, and this is the old tax deadline. I guess they did push it back, which doesn't matter, but still got to pay them one way or the other. Anyhow, I tried to check my bank this morning. Apparently, my bank account still has not been stimulated. But that's okay. They can take care of all them other people first. If there's anything left, they can send it to me. That'd be good enough. All right, let's see who's over here this morning. Looks like got a small crowd gathering. Let's see, Dave Clemens over on Facebook. How you doing, Dave? Dave Clemens over on YouTube. How you doing, Dave? Oh my gosh, look at here. Happy hump day, 31, and headed to a very cold and snowy 39 here in exquisite Brooklyn, Michigan. Man, I don't know. You're kind of pushing it there, bud. Dwayne is over on Facebook. How you doing? He's in wonderful Cornwall, Ontario. You guys trying to outdo each other with these adjectives here. Larry Galt's in the house. Happy tax day. 41 this morning, 67 later. Yeah, I think we were down in the 30s. And I don't know what it is out there now. I just let the dogs in a minute ago, and it's still pretty chilly out there. And I'm going to cut grass in just a little bit. I'll probably have to put a long sleeve shirt on or something. Get out there and do that. There's Dwayne over on the YouTubes. Let's see here. We got Earl Walker, 33 going to 45. Some rain dropping to 29 and snow mix tonight. Thumbs up for Dave. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Let's see. Paul Stewart is in the house. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Mike Reynolds. Good morning, folks. Cold, 28 degrees, but sunny. Man, that's cold. Gary Hammett, Wood Creations, says good morning. How you doing, Gary? Stephen Toronto's here as well. Good morning, Stephen. Kevin Els from South Africa. How you doing, buddy? Hope everything's going good. Janet Moore says, good morning, everybody. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. Yes, indeed. Spring is sprung. Well, for some of us anyway. There's old Hitch Hamilton says, happy hump day, tax day, Wednesday. I didn't get mine, Hitch, but I'm thinking I might be one of those that if I get one, it'll be in the mailbox, because I don't know if they've got my. I mean, I know they have it. They know everybody. They know everything about everybody, but I don't think I've got a refund recently enough that, from what they were saying. Bart Bixel says, "Uh-oh, I don't know what that means. Got a frown. What that means, Bart." Good morning to you anyway. Mark Lindsay CNC's in the house. Says, morning, y'all. How you doing? Good to see you up early this morning, Mark. Dwayne's already asking about my buddy Jim. Let me see if I think I do have an update, and I haven't heard from her this morning. But the last thing I got yesterday afternoon, so everything I tell you guys is like, 12 hours or so old. But she says the doctor says that his lung needs to be scraped. I don't know about you. That don't sound like much fun to me. But I guess it's something necessary that they need to do. And they're going to be doing that. She says they'll be doing that in the morning, which is today. So I expect I'll hear from Jill. There's about 4 or 5 of us that when she sends a text, it's like one of those group text things. Because the first time I got one from her, and then like later on, I started seeing these other messages, and I'm like, I don't even know these because it just showed the number, and then I realized that she's sending it out as a group text thing. So yeah, we'll see how the lung scraping goes. I just don't sound good to me, but I guess it's something they do. JJ's Wood Shop is in the house. How you doing, Jesse? George H. Rothfuss. Good morning, sir. How are you? Bill Hoffman, all the way from Terre Haute, Indiana. How you doing, Bill? Good to see you on here. Paul Camp, 29 degrees, going to 41 in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Snow predicted. Man, if you're going to get snow, Paul, you might as well get back out there in your shop and make another video. I mean, it's better than shoveling snow or something. Darren Bird says, morning all from Canada, an inch of snow this morning. Man, I tell you what, you guys can keep that snow. I don't want any part of that. It says it's 80s right now and the AC is running. Going to need that stimulus to pay his electric bill. Well, I thought these were supposed to be a lot more efficient, the new ones you got. It's worth, when it gets summertime, I'm going to stay cool. I don't like it as cool as some folks, but I'm going to run mine. I don't care what it costs. I'm going to run mine and stay cool. All right. Hendricks Woodworking says, Mitch. Okay, Mitch. 34 going to 55 today. JJ says, got his stimulus last night. Tools or guns? Hard decision. I like the way you think, Jesse. I like the way you think. Brian Mooney says, good morning, all. Earl says it's in the bank. Man, y'all are doing good. Wilson Rubottom says, good morning. Thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Looky here. Ryan got stimulated. Oh, he says he thinks he got stimulated. Now, we're talking about the check, the government check thing, Ryan. Just be clear on that. Steve Murray says, morning, Dave. How you doing, Steve? Doug Sis says, morning, Dave. Monitoring class with Dave in the corner. Oh, my gosh. That could be serious trouble right there. Yeah. Good to see you, Doug. Paul Camp says, I do not understand how they determine the distribution sequence. Yeah, there's a lot of things about the government I don't understand, Paul. I quit trying to even understand some of them. Let's see. We got Jim Sinicola says, good morning, all. How you doing, Jim? Sandy's in the house this morning. First time, I think, or at least first time I've ever seen you comment. Good morning, Sandy. Hope you're doing well this morning. Let's see. Mark Lindsay's got a long one here. Let's see what he's got to say. Sitting at 43 right now, looking for a high of 72. Got to make a dump run and pick up a trailer full of topsoil for flower beds. Yeah, sounds like you're working on a honeydew list there. That's what it sounds like. Johnny is in the house. J Fabrications from Goodyear, Arizona. How you doing, Johnny? Good to see you. Klondike's here. Says morning all. Mike Haichu. He's back in the house. Did a funny video yesterday. It's you gotta go check it out. All these videos now that people are sending me, I add them to the playlist so you can go to my YouTube channel and look for the 2020 quarantine CNC challenge playlist, and you'll see all the videos there. Or you can go to the website, and I'm putting them in the order. The one at the top is the first one I received, which was also by Mike Haichu. And then, as you scroll down, I think there's like 16 of them now. But the one Mike did yesterday was really funny. You got to go check it out. That's kind of stuff we need to watch, during this quarantine stuff. That was a really good one. Steve Gronsky's here. He says, late to the party, but I'm here. Happy hump day. Thumbs up. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you coming to check us out. Sounds like a biopsy. Yeah, I guess that could be. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. It just doesn't sound good when they say they're going to scrape something, like a lung. It doesn't sound just real pleasant to me. Bart Bixel says, frown, it means fat fingering and not checking or typing. All is well with me, but not with our country. Maybe the frown was a mistake. Yeah. It's crazy times we're living in, Our grandkids will have some good stories when they get to be our age, won't they? Keith Stanford's in the house, 32 today in New Hampshire. Man, Keith, it's always cold where you're at. Every morning you post that and make me happy I'm not living in New Hampshire. Paul says, we would gladly send you all of our snow. No, thank you, sir. I don't want it. Okay, Larry Galt says something I can't even pronounce here. Thoracynthesis, maybe, is a procedure to remove fluid or air from around the lungs. A needle is put through the chest wall into the... I don't even like talking about that stuff. But thank you for that information, Larry. That's it goes on here. The pleural, I don't know how you say it. Space is a thin gap between the and the lung and the inner chest wall. All right. Well, I'll keep y'all posted on. Like I said, I'm sure I'll hear from Jill. Probably this afternoon. Jim's been calling her because she's not at the hospital. She's at home, which is right around the corner from me. And, with all this corona stuff, they won't let her stay up there. So, Johnny said he's stimulated. Good. Hendrix Woodworking says guns. And then Janet says, buy a nail gun. Dual purpose. That's funny. Coffee version 1.0 being installed. Do not turn off or unplug your coffee maker. Yeah. I'm on version 2.0 right now. This is the second cup for me. Dave says, does anyone know if this stimulus is like an advance to your refund next year? Last time they did this, it came off the top of your refund. I don't know. I haven't read the fine print. Like I said, I'm not even sure I'm going to get one. We'll see. Yeah, Janet loved the TP machine. Great video, she says, Mike. So, yeah. Now, Janet, are you going to make sure, after the 30th of this month, that's supposedly, the kind of the hard deadline for getting the videos in. You could submit them later than that, but you'd be kind of behind on the voting. But after that, I'm going to have a form up on the website where anybody can vote for their favorite video. So keep that in mind, Jan. You're welcome to vote. Probably, I'm trying to keep it honest, so I don't want people stuffing, the ballot box and all that kind of stuff. Not like that ever happens anywhere, but I do believe in voter ID. So on the form, I'll probably have a thing to put your name, and then I'll kind of weed them out if they try to vote a bunch more times. But uh, Ryan Ballard says, Dave, I am sure it is. Only the government gets something for nothing. Yeah. Oh, I think he was talking to Dave Clemens there. Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch him because there's always fine print somewhere. Let's see here. Who we got new here? We got Brian Rockwell over there on Facebook. How you doing? All right, let's see. I think we're about to. Oh, here's Dan Russell. My wife just called and told me that we were stimulated today. We are putting it in savings and not touching it because we will all probably be taxed on it. Well, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah. Anyhow. All right, let's see. Man, it takes half the thing here to just get through the comments. But that's good. I like when y'all get involved and comment and say hello and stuff. That's what keeps me coming over here every morning. I had some notes here. I was going to say some stuff yesterday, and then a lot of times I get talking about something else. Don't even look at my notes. But I saw in the news yesterday there. If y'all have ever been to Atlanta, maybe for like some kind of big show or something, trade show or something, they have a lot of them at what they call the World Congress Center. My bad. World Congress Center, big building, huge building. But anyway, they're going to set that up as a makeshift hospital. And I think it's for the not the real serious people, not the ones like that would be in ICU, but just, sick enough to be in the hospital, but not real bad. But they're going to set that up as a makeshift hospital to catch the overflow that they think is going to happen. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But and they're looking for that to happen right around the end of the month here. They're saying that Georgia, for some reason, is behind everybody else. That everybody else is peaking and starting to tail off, and we're still trying to figure out how to peak, I guess. Yeah, you busted, Larry. We knew you were Googling that. Mary Mallory's in the house. Good morning, Mary, all the way from Danville. Good place to be from. That's what I always say. Mark says, don't know if my account got stimulated or not. Bank side is down for routine maintenance. Mine's going toward shop shed. Yeah. Yeah, I actually tried to look again this morning. And yesterday my bank was having, they were saying they had some kind of problem and they were working on it and this and that. But I figure it's probably their system can't handle all the traffic because people are trying to check to see if that money's in there. So it let me on long enough to see that it wasn't in there. And then it kicked me off. So I had to go back in, which, I have the what they call it, 2 something authorization. So, it takes me a minute to get back on there, and then it wasn't, then it kicked, and then it wouldn't even let me get on the second time. So anyhow, yeah, I'm going to have Georgia World Congress Center is going to be a hospital. And here's a couple of words we haven't talked about in a long time. You ready? Bernie Sanders. What about old Bernie, man? I almost feel bad for the guy because, he didn't have a chance to get out, with this corona thing. He didn't have a chance to get out and do his rallies or whatever you say. And, and of course that would have meant that Joe would have been out too and continuing his um, gaffes and all that stuff he does. So yeah, I guess this little trial socialism thing didn't work out. So he's like, screw this, I'm gonna bail out of this. So yeah, so Bernie's gone, and now we're left with uh, sleepy, creepy Joe. And what's really funny to me, I don't know, to me, if I was Joe, I would think it's a slap in the face. But it's like everybody's gone. I don't know how many of them there were. We were like 20 of them or something like that. Every last one of them's gone, and we're down to Joe. And now, Barack Obama comes up and says, "Yeah, I'm going to endorse Joe. He's the best guy for the job." Blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, you wait till everybody else fell out before you. And he was your vice president. So I don't know. That to me, that just doesn't strike a big vote of confidence. It's like he was so sure he wanted to be right and pick the right one that he had to wait until there was only one to pick. But that's my 2 cents worth. Take it or leave it. Let's see here. I see that Sturgis is going on for all the bikers. Yeah, there'll be social distancing. A bike's about 6 feet long, isn't it? Yeah, they should be okay. Clyde Labonte's here. Says, good morning. How you doing, Clyde? Dave says, that doesn't say much in my eyes. Yeah. And see, if Joe had any sense, he'd probably be pretty ticked off about that, but he probably don't really understand it. That's just my guess. It says, with everyone in quarantine, Bernie ran out of pockets to reach into. Obama's a day late and a dollar short. Yeah. Yeah, here it says it best here. Leading from behind, just like he always has. Yeah. Nobody left to endorse. He's sleeping. Whoops, sleeping. But he meant sleeping. He might be sleeping too. Yeah. I just think that's like I said, I almost feel sorry for the old Byrne if it wasn't for the fact that they weren't going to let him win anyway. They would have screwed him out of it again this year, just like they did 4 years ago. So probably a little less painful this way because of the virus, making it where he can't get out and do it. So I don't know. Yeah, Mark says, real easy to endorse the last man standing. Yeah. That's now I guess technically I have not heard, because this is another person I haven't heard anything about, and the media does not talk about her. But that's that oh gosh, I can't think of her name now. The gal from Hawaii. Somebody help me. Larry, come on, Google. Google's your friend. What is her name? The dark-headed gal from Hawaii. Man, that's bad. I'm drawing a blank. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, she technically, I don't think, has dropped out unless she's done it. And I might not know about it because, like I said, the media didn't talk. Yeah, Gabby. There we go. I still can't think of her. Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, there. That's her. That's her. Thank you, Ryan. I knew somebody'd get it. See, I can't remember her name because they don't ever talk about her. And it's a shame because out of all the bunch of them, I mean, she still had some crazy ideas because she's on that side, but she was probably the least craziest of all of them. And the media and none of them wanted to talk about her. Nope, they didn't want to even talk about her. That's just like after Kamala Harris dropped out, and they're going, "Oh my God, we don't have a woman in the running yet." And Tulsi's like, "Wait a minute, I'm still here." They won't even talk about her. Oh, did she finally drop out? Okay. Well, I guess she had to too because of this Corona thing. You just can't campaign online. It's just not going to happen. But anyway, yeah, it's going to be crazy. And I didn't mention this either. We were supposed to vote our primary. I can't even remember when it was supposed to be the first time. I think it was supposed to be. I don't remember. Sometime in April. I want to say, no, it wasn't then. I don't know. Sometime in April, I think it was. And then they pushed it back to May 19th. And now it's pushed back again to sometime in June. And I did get a absentee ballot the other day. I just don't know about those. I'm not real comfortable. I'll probably send it off to get one just in case, when it comes time to vote that the cooties are really bad around here or something. But I don't want to use it. I want to go and vote is what I want to do. I don't know, just doing that, sending it through the mail and stuff. How do you know if they ever got it? How do you know? I'm just not comfortable doing that. I'll go take my chances with the Rona and go vote myself. It says, daughter just texted me. She got stimulus. Good. That's good. Yeah, Mark. Well, think about it. People aren't working. Stores have bare shelves. Hospitals are full. It's almost like Bernie had won. No need for him to run. Yeah. That's what I think's funny is he drops out and it's like, yeah, well, we've been testing this socialism thing now for a few weeks. And now he's like, nah, screw this. I'm going back to my new house. I wonder if he's going to get a new house out of this deal. That'll be interesting to watch. See if he's already got like 3 of them, I think. He got one. I think he bought like a $600,000 house, or maybe it was more than that. That don't sound very much for somebody like him. But anyway, he bought a house, big house, a third house, right after that deal in 2016. So look for him to be buying some new property somewhere. Oh yeah, there's my little timer. Send it certified mail so you know it made it. Well, I'm not so much worried about it making it as I'm worried about it counting. That's the thing I have an issue with. And of course, I really don't have any guarantee of that if I go to the polls and vote the way things are now. But we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Earl says Ohio is now 428 mail-in only. Yeah, that's scary there, that mail-in stuff. I don't like that. Because all the lefties are pushing for that really bad. And if they're pushing for it, you know it ain't, you know it can't be good. So, all right, it's time for me to get out. And he says that was the camp. He talks about 600K. I don't know. I can't remember. For some reason, that number sticks in my head, 600,000. I was thinking that that's what he spent right after that deal 4 years ago. But anyhow, all right, enough about this. Everybody go pay your taxes. Nancy's got, get that Kennedy Center back in shape. So you get out there and send them your money. I'm going to go cut some grass. I love the smell of fresh cut grass, don't you? Yeah. Then I'm going to spend the rest of the day in the shop multitasking, running two machines, not one, but two machines at the same time. Should be fun and dusty. All right, guys, we will see y'all later. Bring your coffee tomorrow and we'll do this Thursday thing. See y'all.